talented center, Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys compete.
It is. I love the bigs versus bigs. It's a game within a game between the big fellas. They know everyone's watching their matchup. They want to get the best of each other.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Now here's Garland. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Here's Toronto now. Siakam with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Six to shoot. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Now here's Siakam. Takes it inside. Shoots over Allen. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Cleveland. From deep. Garland, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Barnes with a screen on Garland. Three-pointer, Van Vliet nails it from beyond the arc.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
Allen a screen. Garland, the pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Barnes. The three ball. He's off on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
The kick out to Young. Barnes with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Barnes.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Anunoby with a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. And the three off target.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Siakam pulls down the board. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Garland against Van Vliet. Left side Garland. Basket counts. 1:10 left in the first. Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Garland. Van Vliet against Garland. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Siakam. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
That's good from Garland.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Van Vliet. Oh, and Mobley with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. Anunoby covering. No good on the strong take.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Pass to Allen. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mobley's got his second basket. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top, up by 6. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Mitchell against Anunoby. And Siakam with the slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Young from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Barnes with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And you like to keep the big fella involved offensively, especially around the rim. Like that, Robin with the nice move.
Achua with the dunk.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Lopez. Achua with a steal. And Anunoby for 3. Stevens with a rebound. The Cavaliers leading. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year, but Precious, he had a great second year.
Second chance effort. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Pass to Wade. The three. Love for three. He can't hit that time. And Toronto will come the other way. And here's Porter outside. And they recover it. Here's Anunoby. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Here's Rubio. Lopez in the post. Achua's there. And Lopez gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And Toronto calls time here.
If you are the teacher, I need to hear you at your very loudest. 2 on 1. It's time.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Benton, covered by Rubio. Benton, good.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Outside Rubio. Another shot. Lopez can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Porter's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Rubio. Love with the ball. And it's Boucher picking him up. Lopez, the screen on Boucher. It's stolen by Trent. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Anytime you get a chance to run in this league, you take the opportunity. Gary Trent Jr. did.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Boucher with the block. Here's Benton, covered by Lopez. Porter gets the bucket.
I like this strategy, getting Porter into the catch-and-shoot situation, giving him a chance to make a play.
And the Cavaliers call time here. So both teams making some changes here. Garland with the ball. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
26. The Cavaliers, 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Young in at small forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Siakam finds Barnes. The crossover. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Smithy, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Anunoby can't get it to go. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Allen. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Siakam left side. Puts it up. Here's Young. Siakam outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Anunoby for 3. On target from range. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Pass to Allen. Right side Garland. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors with a lead. Down low. Here's Siakam. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Mitchell. Buries it down low. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Van Vliet against Garland. The kick out to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Barnes a screen. Young from long range. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Siakam against Mitchell. 1:24 left to play in the third quarter here. There's the triple. And they get it back. Here's Allen. Here's Mobley. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Van Vliet up top, guarded by Garland. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Slashing to the rim with confidence, Fred Van Vliet isn't bashful about attacking defenses like this.
The 3 from Mitchell. Here's Allen. Rejected by Siakam. Outside Barnes. They double him with Mobley. Barnes, no good. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. LeVert goes against Van Vliet. LeVert passes to Allen. Drives to the hoop. Tries again. Mobley, no good. Garland against Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Anunoby with it. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Cleveland right now, they've got Ricky Rubio, Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the 3, small forward. Van Vliet on the wing, covered by Rubio. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. going to be on Robin Lopez.
Using that length to attack inside Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Porter Jr. comes in for Young. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Ben in for Van Vliet. Rubio passes to Love. Back to Rubio. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam with it. Now Rubio defending. And then Siakam with the jam.
A nifty ball handler. Siakam has plenty of go-to options at the offensive end.
Here's Stevens. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Raptors shooting it at 52%. Here's Trent. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 17.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Lopez, the screen on Trent. To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Siakam against Lopez. Pass to Trent. Launches a three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Do not leave him open in the corner. Gary Trent Jr., he nails it.
Lopez, the screen. Stevens' shot is off. And the Raptors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Siakam, the pass to Porter. Boucher outside. Siakam in the post. And then Siakam with the jam.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Benton. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Barnes, no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. And it's off from three-point range. On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 15-4 run. Anunoby on the take. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
From outside the arc. That one is off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Barnes. Over LeVert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
At the line for your Raptors.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Cleveland. Garland for 3. Sinks it from distance.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition 3.
Anunoby can't get it to go. From deep, Mitchell. LeVert passes to Garland. Allen inside. He's covered by Siakam. And here's LeVert for three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And here's Barnes. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior.
Both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. And it's Oladipo in at the small forward position.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is be a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now, here's Oladipo. He feeds it to Butler. drives to the hoop. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hero finds Butler. And stolen by Barnes. For three, Siakam. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
Now here's Butler. Inside, here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Now, Hero. Outside Butler. To the paint, and stolen by Siakam. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The kick out to Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, those three-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
And it's Butler missing. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Passes it to Anunoby. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Butler deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto leading by 7. Barnes with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got 5 now.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Adebayo the screen. Oladipo draws the double. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And the layup falls. Adebayo's got his second basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No good on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Had the space there, but it's offline. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. Traps in the tray. 8 points for him.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Adebayo. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
The kick out to Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby. Barnes screen on Hero. Back to Barnes. 3-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Otto Porter Jr. out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Achua. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Benton in at the 1. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Here's Benton. Shoots over Strus. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul. Trent outside. Takes it off the glass. Trent's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
This guy's got a habit of making tough shots, and for Gary Trent Jr., he welcomes the contact.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. And so here is Miami. Here's Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got his first points of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Benton, the pass to Trent. Pass to Boucher. Back to Trent. 4 on the shot clock. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
And Dorsey's team to change his scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
Benton, the pass to Achua. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Trent outside. Offensive rebound.
Well, the motor is on full display right now for Otto Porter. He is getting after it on the glass.
Oladipo, the pass to Jovic. Oladipo taking his time here. And Boucher sends it back. To the right wing. Back to Porter. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Trent with the wide open look. It's good from long range. Trent's got 7 points in the game. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And the pass to Benton. 1:02 left to play here in the half. Achua finds Boucher. Banked in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 18.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
Vincent, the pass to Strus. There's the pick. Jovic. Miami no good on that time either. Raptors leading by 18. Pass to Trent. To the inside. Achua. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, Oladipo is as good a combination guard as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
And finished off by Porter.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Jovic. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One.
All right, thank you, David. And folks.
37, the Heat, 18.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is the big man with Butler sliding in at the 4. And it's Martin in at the small forward.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. The Heat trail by 16. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
They double-team Siakam. Barnes passes to Siakam. Just 3 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Anunoby. Oh, good on the triple. And Miami shooting well. 50% from the floor. And Butler, here we go. Outside for Lowry. Back to Yurtseven. Good D by Siakam. Now the Raptors moving it up. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero. On the wing, Barnes. He's got 11. Down low, the kick out to Young. Here's Siakam. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Young in the corner. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Goes back up. Over in the corner, Yurtseven. Here's Butler, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
There's a level of physicality that Jimmy Butler plays with that he's going to force you to match. Nice job drawing contact.
And so Butler Nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Van Vliet. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle. So tough.
They set the pick. Lowry kicks to Butler. Over Barnes. Butler, no good. Raptors leading by 15. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Barnes against Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby into the lane.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Outside Hero. The three. The kick outside to Butler. Oh, good with the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Anunoby, good.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Back to Young. The shot's good. Young's got 5 points so far.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And it's Butler missing. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Now Van Vliet. Butler with the steal. And it's Butler with the jam.
I'll tell you, you better protect the basketball around Jimmy Butler. The anticipation skills, he'll pick it clean from you.
Van Vliet passes to Young. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the three. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Good saving. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. From deep three-point range, Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet outside. Siakam against Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. The kick out to Young. The three-pointer off the mark. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Anunoby against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Van Vliet. Plays it up off the glass.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Lowry kicks to Yurtseven. Outside, Hero. From deep. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Anunoby. Yep, that one goes.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Butler, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. Miami no good on that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
To the middle, Yurtseven, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by Siakam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Hero, no good. Now, here's Siakam. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Omer Yurtseven out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at small forward. Now here's Hero. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Garland against Lowry. Garland, he's open, gets some space and parries the jumper.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Lowry, the pass to Yurtseven. Here's Butler. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Lowry, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
You know, throughout Caris LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Count it.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. Pass to Garland. Got a piece of it. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The relentless nature of Kyle Lowry. I mean, he brings it night in and night out.
Here's Mitchell. Oh! And Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Adebayo sets a screen. Pass to Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. Launches it. The rebound by Allen.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Out to the wing. Allen with a screen on Hero. Garland, the pass to Allen. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Adebayo, a screen on LeVert. Out to Lowry. From deep. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Pass to Allen. Mobley on a screen. And here's Garland. There's the 3. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Allen a screen. And finished off by Garland.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Butler against LeVert. Hero on the wing. Takes the 3. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Cavaliers leading. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Butler. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Adebayo, a screen on LeVert. Hero on the wing. Lowry finds Hero. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Mitchell. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Butler with the jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's LeVert. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Garland, no good. Miami trailing. For three, Lowry. The rebound by Allen. Outside Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Cavaliers on top, up three. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the three. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Here's the pick. Pass to Vincent. Back to Oladipo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
And Oladipo drops them both. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Here's Strus. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Strus against Garland. Allen a screen from deep three-point range. And it's Miami with a rebound. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
From deep, Mitchell. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 7.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo on the wing. Dedmon a screen. Now here's Strus. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Mitchell. From deep. Rebounded by Jovic. The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Strus with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Caris LeVert. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. And the free throw, no good. The Cavs trailing. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Over to the left wing. Love inside. That one no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Oladipo. Right side Strus. Dedmon, a screen on Rubio. Pass to Jovic. Here's Oladipo. Here's Vincent. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Vincent's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Rubio. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Love to end the run. Rebounded by Jovic. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Cleveland calls timeout. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lopez, the screen. Here's Rubio. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so he hits both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
1:07 left in the first half of this one. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul. .105 left in the second quarter. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Oladipo. 5 on the clock. And the layup falls. Oladipo's got 6 here in the quarter.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
There's a screen by Love. Here's Rubio. And the three-pointer goes.
See, he had time to line it up. And you know what? He's capable.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Vincent. Pass to Jovic. Dedmon, a screen on Love. Dedmon with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kevin Love. That free throw misses. So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Mitchell into the lane, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Butler. Yurtseven, a screen on Levert. Pass to Adebayo. Ooh, Levert with some nice D. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game. All right, good stuff, Allie. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Outside Butler. Inside Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Adebayo sets a screen. And it's Butler off the drive. Here's Yurtseven. They get it back. Butler passes to Adebayo. Now Butler. Down low. second chance shot. And the shot counts. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
the previous play is
challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Butler against LeVert. Hero for 3. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Mobley, a screen on Lowry. Man, showing some terrific range.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Pass to Hero from behind the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Garland with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. Mobley, no good. The Heat have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Butler against Mitchell. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
And Butler doesn't fear anyone, especially when he's looking to score this close to the rim.
Mobley, a screen on Butler. To the inside. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Mitchell.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Hero on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Here's 7, a screen on LeVert. And it's Butler with the jam.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
A line change here for Miami. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Pass to Dedmon. Takes a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mobley on a screen. Garland for three. Here's Mitchell. Allen a screen. Left side Garland. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. It's good. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Here's Vincent. Here's Dedmon. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat earning this break in the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Robin Lopez, Kevin Love out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Stevens in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. They get it again. Here's Jovic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
To the paint. Love. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
This is where Love is most comfortable operating. He feels so confident attacking the paint.
Here's Vincent, covered by Rubio. Back to Vincent. And there's the screen. Oladipo on the wing. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Heat lead by 12. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And down it goes. 2 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami. Lopez, the screen. Drops in the layup for 2. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to Dedmon. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Outside for Love. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
You don't want to give Love too much breathing room. He can shoot from just about anywhere on the floor.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Oladipo. Dedmon a screen. The 3 is up. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the second half.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
Miami's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Oladipo up top. Checked by Mitchell. Stolen by Mobley. Going inside. And Mobley throws it down.
I love seeing Mobley take initiative, creating himself on the attack with a thunderous finish.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Garland. Pass to Jovic. Strus against Mitchell. Strus the pass to Dedmon. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jimmy Butler.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Benson can't hit. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Garland. The three is up. Drops in the three.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's Dedmon, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team score, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And here are the Heat now. Lowry, right side. Hero for three. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. Pass to Butler. This one for three. Knocks down the triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Young in at the 3, the small forward. Van Vliet against Garland. Siakam outside. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. And Siakam has it in the corner. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
LeVert finds Garland. Lets it go with the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Van Vliet outside. And a wide open look for Siakam. Another miss by Siakam. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Now, here's Siakam. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Van Vliet. Sinks that one from the post. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. The kick out to Young. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Garland against Van Vliet. From past the arc. Garland, no good. For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Allen passes to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Stolen by Allen. Anunoby against Mitchell.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at all-star games.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
Siakam hits them both. Here's Garland. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Now, Siakam. After the missed 3 from Evan Mobley.
Big man playing big. Once Siakam gets it there, it's a done deal.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Van Vliet. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland surveying the D. Here's Allen, a second chance effort. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
They're just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Just 5 on the clock. Allen with the screen for Garland. Rebound by the Raptors.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now Barnes, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. And Barnes gets double-teamed. And too much time in the lane, they get called to the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trailing. Garland left side. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. He had a nice open look right there.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Has to Ananobi. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
So at the end of one quarter of play, and some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Young in at the 3. And here's Garland for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 3. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Mobley wide open. That 3 off the mark. Mobley's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby has the open look. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Anunoby against Mitchell. Down low. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Allen.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Bucket is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mitchell outside. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. And a miss there on the triple. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. The kick out to Barnes. 3-pointers off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Rubio. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Toronto leading by 6. Banton, the pass to Trent. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Lopez against Trent. And Lopez throws it down.
When Lopez gets in that close, it's tough to stop him from slamming it home.
Over to the left wing. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Pass to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. And Boucher sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. .52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Banton, covered by Rubio. Shot's good by Banton. And it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
It's a pick by Love. Rubio looking it over. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Banton. Finished off the break. Banton's got 4 this quarter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And a wide open look for Porter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Toronto in control. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Cavaliers, 18. The Raptors, 27.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here are the Raptors now. 9-point game. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
To the paint and stolen by Barnes. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And it's 13 points for OG Anunoby. Here's Mitchell, pass to Mobley. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Allen in the post. Siakam's there. And then Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Anunoby against Garland. And Garland comes to help. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mitchell. Fires from deep.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside. I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. 90 seconds now into the second half. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes left side, stolen by Mitchell.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Wasted no time on that one.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Here's Van Vliet, and he converts the layup. Van Vliet's got 6.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The Cavaliers trail by 9, and Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Barnes sets a screen for Anunoby. Young in the corner. Siakam inside. Defended by Allen. And finished off by Siakam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Allen. And that one is good. He's got 8.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Garland against Anunoby. The pass to Van Vliet. Toronto working the ball around now. Nobody near Barnes. And the 3 ball is good. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Mobley a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Anunoby passes to Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And they get it back. Mobley kicks to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And he makes that one. Allen's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Siakam over Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Using that length to attack inside, Siakam is a major challenge for any defender to stop.
Siakam hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside Garland. LeVert in the corner. Allen a screen on Young. LeVert from outside. Connects from 3-point range. LeVert's got 5.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Here's Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's Garland picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That's good from Anunoby.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Garland. Siakam inside. And finished off by Siakam.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Young in at the three. And that one's good, Barnes.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, but he has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 11. Allen a screen on VanVleet. Mitchell passes to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
Pass to Anunoby. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. It's not going to go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. Mitchell against Young. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Allen at the screen for LeVert. To the wing right side. Garland finds Mobley. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Well, then they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Here's LeVert. From down in the low post, it goes.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. VanVleet kicks to Siakam, and the shot goes down. 14 points for Siakam.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Inside, and stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And the dunk by Barnes.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
LeVert with a wide open look. Cleveland gets it back. Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Siakam, a screen on Garland. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 8. LeVert in the corner. There's the 3. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Garland against Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland. That's 7 points for Evan Mobley.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces,
as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Raptors.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Scotty Barnes.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And here's LeVert. Lock at 6. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing, Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Kicks to Young. Stolen by LeVert. From deep three-point range, and the miss. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for...
teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Young in at the 3.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Butler against Barnes. Up and in on the layup.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
Lowry against VanVleet. Anunoby for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Anunoby's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Butler. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Anunoby for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Give him 8 of all.
All the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Butler. Shot to stop the run, and it's Butler with the jam.
But Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Anunoby. And the layup is good off the glass. The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Lowry. Hero on the wing. From the arc. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now Anunoby. Now here's Young. And here's Anunoby. Fires for 3. VanVleet misses.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Lowry outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Butler outside. Rebound by the Raptors. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Siakam outside. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Martin a screen. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Butler. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Butler with the bucket.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
The drive by VanVleet. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Adebayo misses from close range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Kicks it out to Barnes. No good on the 3. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Barnes against Butler. 4-3. Lowry outside. Here's Hero. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
And so great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Chris Boucher out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Achua. And it's Ben in at the point.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Oladipo outside. Dedmon a screen. 3-pointer. Banton pulls it in. Toronto has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. On the take. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question. And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Dedmon, a screen on Porter. To the wing, right side. The 3. Dedmon, good. Dedmon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not the best 3-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's Banton, and he jams it home with authority.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Vincent, following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's Jovic. Achua with some nice D. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second.
Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out a defense where he can knock down some threes.
So it's Miami now, after the basket by Toronto. Right wing. Pass to Dedmon, and there's a pick. Here's your 7. Achua defending. For 3, Oladipo. Trent with the defensive effort. So what do you think Otto Porter Jr. has to do to regain that old form, Brent?
Well, I think last year he was in a great position with the Warriors in the role that he played. So leaning more into that, just being a guy available on the perimeter to knock down open shots and take as many as you can at that point.
Now here's Porter. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Banton can't get it to go. Miami's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. A minute and a half left in the half. Out to the right wing. Yurtseven, a screen on Trent. Pass to Yurtseven. And that one is hammered home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Boucher following the bucket by the Heat. Boucher a screen on Oladipo. Trent from long range. That shot off the mark. Now the Heat take it the other way. And stolen by Boucher. Trent against Oladipo. Outside for Porter. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Now Oladipo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Boucher with the block. Porter with it. Now Dedmon defends.
Miami foul. Jordan. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left to play in the first half. Siakam outside. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Hero left side. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
That is a huge three for them mentally. You don't want to go into halftime staring at a double.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. More 2K. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Shot clock at 5, and he drives in, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And Lowry willing to sacrifice his body and get into the fight.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Kicks it out to Barnes. Off target from 3-point range. Miami trailing. Outside Butler. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Martin. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Van Vliet outside. Barnes with a screen on Lowry. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Heat on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Butler against Van Vliet. And it's in there. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Butler passes to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Butler using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 9.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Van Vliet against Lowry. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Inside. Here's Martin. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Well, Kyle has been around for so long, just so experienced and ready and willing to work the ball around to his teammates.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Outside Butler. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J. And now just a three-point Raptor lead.
Kind of fun when you have a fast break where guys want to join you. And Jimmy Butler, he's a member of the party.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Outside Barnes. Young with a screen on Martin. The kick out to Van Vliet. Barnes with a screen on Hero. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Offensive board. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Butler to the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby against Butler. Siakam outside. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Hero against Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Miami has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. He takes it in. And it's Butler with the jam.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Stolen by Hero. Right side, Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Martin. Hero on the wing. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Raptors out in front. They're up by 1. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the 3, the small forward. The Raptors with a lead. Siakam outside. Barnes with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Siakam. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And the Heat shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. Siakam with the defensive effort. Toronto shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. And here's Siakam. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Anunoby. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good.
Building the lead to 2 possessions, but they have to hope the miss doesn't cost them.
Up top, Lowry, guarded by Van Vliet. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting for Toronto, Fred Van Vliet.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Martin outside. Hero against Anunoby. Clock at 4. Hero, the pass to Butler. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Here's Siakam, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Second violation, Miami ball.
The Heat have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler has played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
Barnes in the post. He's against Martin. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He focused on perimeter play at both ends. On D, he wants to prevent open looks from deep. And at their own end, he thinks they can create better shots with better ball movement. We'll see if he gets his wish. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Anunoby on the wing. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. Kicks it out to Barnes. Now a timeout called by Toronto. They're up by 2. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. 1:43 left in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Young. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Heat have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Butler on the wing. Pass to Hero to the right side. Butler with the ball. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Anunoby with it. Defended by Dedmon. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Butler against Barnes. Dedmon, the pass to Butler. With some arc. Siakam pulls down the board. Here's Toronto with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Van Vliet on the wing. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby for 3. Drills it from deep. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead. And it's the Heat with the ball. Outside Butler. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Butler. Hero with it. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. So it's Toronto picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill.
Something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the three. Lowry passes to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Hero finds Adebayo. And Allen with the block.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Here's the three. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Martin with a screen on Garland. Hero passes to Butler. Back to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo down low. Defended by Allen. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And they pick up 2.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
LeVert against Butler. Adebayo with a screen on LeVert. And it's sent back by Allen. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Mobley. And the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you, give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And there's the pass to Butler. Martin with a screen on LeVert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster. Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Butler feeling out a bit. At the elbow, Martin. Lowry has the open look. And again, it's the Heat missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Passes to LeVert. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Hero, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in, and it's Mitchell missing. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hero from long range. And a clear foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Team foul. Now at the line,
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
fans, let's hear it for your Heat Quaker dance crew.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And, Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And, Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Wound up there for Allen. Off target on the alley-oop layup. The Heat trail by 5. Butler finds Lowry. Hero with it. Martin with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Hero. Outside Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready from 3.
Mitchell against Butler. Good on the shot. Mitchell's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
That one drops for him.
One way to make the defense second-guess itself, score from the painted area. Jimmy Butler does exactly that.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Kept alive. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Garland left side. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Shots good by Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. The tray. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense. There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
Here's Dedmon. Rebound by Mitchell.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. And Doris for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Struz passes to Vincent. To Dedmon. That shot no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite. Athletes in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell doing work.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. The Heat making a switch here. Yurtseven's checked in. Oladipo outside. They set the pick. Pass to Yurtsevin. Here's Dedmon. No good from outside. And it's Wade with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love with the screen on Oladipo. Here's Stevens. He can't get that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Yurtsevin powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
With the drive, Steffens good. Steffens got it all tied up now for the Cavs. The Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Dedmon a screen. There's the pass to Vincent. And it's off from three-point range. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Wade surveying the D. Fires the 3. Cleveland gets it back. Passes it to Stevens. The kick out to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rubio. Dedmon with the block. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Dedmon a screen. Oladipo goes in.
Boy, that's an example of really quick feet by Victor Oladipo. He's just so good at getting into the lane to pick up these fouls.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Oladipo hits them both. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's a pick by Love. Rubio dishes to Love. They double-team Love. Kicks it out to Rubio. Pass to Lopez. Tries it from the top of the key. On deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo outside. To the right side. Yurtsevin passes to Oladipo. Right wing. The Heat need to get a shot off. Yurtsevin. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Love with the screen for Rubio. Kicks it out to Love. From outside, off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The Cavaliers 20.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Victor Oladipo. Yurtsevin out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Vincent. And it's Jovic in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
The Heat have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell with it to the inside. And it's Allen with the jam.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Butler kicks to Martin. Back to Butler. Martin with the screen for Butler. Outside Lowry. Over to the wing. Adebayo finds Butler. 4 on the clock. Shoots over LeVert. And it's Butler missing. It's a close game here in Miami. Martin with it. Garland picks him up. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, how about that? Jimmy Butler says, all right, defense, you're slow to react. I'm going to rise and fire from above your head.
The 3 from Garland. He can't hit that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. And a wide open look for Hero. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And here's Lowry. Butler in the corner. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And they'll get another chance. Martin kicks to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Adebayo's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Releases. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Adebayo's got 5 now.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Stolen by Mitchell. Over Lowry. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Hero finds Adebayo. From the arc. The shot will not fall. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Over in the corner, Hero. To the middle. Stolen by Mitchell. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Lowry. Now the pass to Hero. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing here by 8. Inside, Martin. And finished off by Martin.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Butler against Mitchell. Passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here is Rubio. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Trying to get something going. Good on the three-point shot. Rubio's got 5 now.
But just so under control with the ball. Nice move by Rubio.
Here he goes. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Stephens. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first. He doesn't get the second one. Vincent the pass to Oladipo. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez, and it's Stevens in at the 2-guard spot. Dedmon's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Stevens, the pass to Lopez. Launches it. Miami grabs the miss. Oladipo left side, and it's Wade with the rebound. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Here's Steffens, defended by Strus. A three-pointer is right on target. Wade's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. Pass to Vincent. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Jovic. They get it again, and Oladipo stays with it. And the Heat lead by 9.
Now, this is what you'd love to see more of from Victor Oladipo, the athleticism to be a factor on the glass.
Dedmon with the block. They recover it. Lopez, a screen on Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez outside. Another shot. That shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. Driving inside. Strus passes to Oladipo. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
When a player comes off the bench to have that kind of game, the fans eat it up. Even the announcers do. You know, they love pulling for the unsung hero. And tonight, these people have been going crazy for it. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, T.A.?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told us, guys, that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
A drive by Garland. Mobley outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Butler dishes to Martin. Outside for Lowry. Outside Butler. Outside Martin. Back to Butler. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .135 left to play in the final quarter. Garland, the pass to Allen. It's stolen by Adebayo. Moving it up. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Adebayo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Bam Adebayo.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Nailed from three-point land. And the Heat lead by 20.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Mobley up top. He's covered by Hero. Mobley double-teamed. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Now here is Martin. Now Butler. From deep three-point range, off target. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.